The International World Wisdom Well.com brings you this carefully curated rare audiobook, Spirit Science, Chapter 1, Introduction to Spirit Science. Overview of Spirit Science. Spirit Science explores the intersection of science and spirituality, aiming to understand the nature of reality through both empirical evidence and metaphysical insights. This field seeks to harmonize the analytical methods of science with the experiential wisdom of spirituality, proposing that a comprehensive understanding of existence requires both perspectives. Spirit science is not confined to a single tradition or discipline. It encompasses a wide range of topics, including quantum physics, consciousness studies, ancient wisdom, energy healing, and sacred geometry. The goal is to provide a framework where scientific discoveries and spiritual practices can coexist and inform one another, creating a more holistic view of reality. The relationship between science and spirituality. Historically, science and spirituality have often been viewed as mutually exclusive. Science, with its emphasis on observation, experimentation, and rationality, has frequently clashed with the subjective, intuitive, and often mystical nature of spirituality. However, this dichotomy is increasingly being challenged. Modern science, especially in fields like quantum physics and neuroscience, is uncovering phenomena that resonate with spiritual concepts. For instance, the observer effect in quantum mechanics suggests that consciousness can influence physical reality, a notion that echoes many spiritual teachings about the power of the mind. Conversely, spiritual traditions are increasingly incorporating scientific findings to validate and explain their practices. This convergence points to a future where science and spirituality are seen not as opposing forces, but as complementary ways of understanding the universe, historical context, and modern perspectives. The interplay between science and spirituality has deep historical roots. Ancient civilizations, such as the Egyptians, Greeks, and Hindus, integrated spiritual insights with empirical observations. For example, Pythagoras, a Greek philosopher and mathematician, explored the mystical aspects of numbers and their relationships to the cosmos. In the modern era, figures like Carl Jung have bridged the gap between science and spirituality. Jung's concept of the collective unconscious aligns with many spiritual teachings about a shared, universal mind. Similarly, contemporary scientists and philosophers are exploring consciousness, quantum mechanics, and other fields in ways that resonate with ancient spiritual wisdom. Today, spirit science continues to evolve, incorporating new discoveries and ancient insights to create a dynamic and integrative approach to understanding reality. This chapter sets the stage for a journey through the various dimensions of spirit science, from the nature of consciousness to the mysteries of life and death. Chapter 2. The Nature of Consciousness. Definitions and Theories of Consciousness. Consciousness is a central theme in both science and spirituality, yet its nature remains one of the greatest mysteries. At its core, consciousness is the state of being aware of and able to think about one's own existence, thoughts, and surroundings. However, this simple definition belies a vast complexity. Several theories attempt to explain consciousness. Materialist perspectives view it as a product of brain activity, arising from the interactions of neurons and synapses. In contrast, dualist theories propose that consciousness exists independently of the physical brain, perhaps as a fundamental aspect of the universe itself. Other theories, such as panpsychism, suggest that consciousness is a universal feature of all matter, present to varying degrees across different forms of existence. Integrated information theory, CHI-T, developed by neuroscientist Giulio Tononi, posits that consciousness arises from the integration of information within a system, providing a quantifiable approach to studying it. Consciousness in scientific research. Scientific research into consciousness has made significant strides in recent decades. Neuroimaging technologies like fMRI and EEG allow researchers to observe brain activity in real time, revealing patterns associated with different states of consciousness, such as wakefulness, sleep, and altered states induced by meditation or psychedelics. Studies on the neural correlates of consciousness, NCC, aim to identify the specific brain structures and processes involved in conscious experience. Research has shown that regions like the prefrontal cortex, thalamus, and certain neural networks play crucial roles in maintaining awareness. Moreover, advancements in artificial intelligence and machine learning are being applied to consciousness studies, offering new ways to model and understand how conscious experiences might arise from complex information processing. Spiritual perspectives on consciousness. Spiritual traditions offer rich and diverse perspectives on consciousness, often viewing it as a fundamental aspect of existence that transcends the physical body. Many spiritual teachings describe different levels or states of consciousness, ranging from ordinary waking awareness to higher states of enlightenment or cosmic consciousness. For instance, Hindu and Buddhist traditions explore the concept of Atman or Buddha nature, an inner essence that connects individual consciousness to a universal source. Mystical experiences, often described as moments of profound unity with the universe, are central to many spiritual practices and are seen as glimpses into the true nature of consciousness. Practices such as meditation, prayer, and shamanic journeys are designed to expand consciousness, facilitating experiences that go beyond ordinary perception. These practices aim to access deeper layers of awareness, fostering a sense of connection with a greater reality. Chapter 3: The Quantum Connection. Basics of quantum physics. Quantum physics is the study of the fundamental particles and forces that make up the universe, operating at scales much smaller than those of everyday objects. Unlike classical physics, which describes the macroscopic world in terms of continuous deterministic processes, quantum physics reveals a world that is discrete, probabilistic, and deeply interconnected. Key principles of quantum physics include wave-particle duality, which shows that particles like electrons and photons can exhibit both particle-like and wave-like behavior, and superposition, where particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously until measured. Entanglement, another foundational concept, describes how particles can become linked in such a way that the state of one instantly influences the state of another, regardless of distance. How quantum mechanics relate to spirituality. The counterintuitive nature of quantum mechanics has profound philosophical implications, many of which resonate with spiritual concepts. For instance, the observer effect, where the act of observation affects the state of a quantum system, parallels spiritual teachings about the power of consciousness and intention. Entanglement suggests a fundamental interconnectedness that echoes spiritual beliefs in the unity of all existence. This has led some thinkers to propose that consciousness itself might have a quantum basis, influencing and being influenced by the quantum field. Moreover, the idea of a multiverse, where numerous parallel realities exist, aligns with spiritual concepts of multiple planes of existence or dimensions beyond our perceptible reality. These intersections between quantum physics and spirituality invite a re-examination of both fields, suggesting that they may offer complementary insights into the nature of reality. Quantum consciousness theories. Several theories propose that consciousness might be a quantum phenomenon. One such theory, developed by physicist Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff, is known as the ORCHOR, Orchestrated Objective Reduction, theory. It suggests that consciousness arises from quantum processes within the microtubules of brain cells, potentially explaining the unity and coherence of conscious experience. Other theories explore the idea that the brain functions as a quantum computer, capable of processing information in ways that classical computers cannot. These theories are still speculative and face significant challenges, but they open intriguing possibilities for understanding consciousness. In the realm of spiritual practice, the notion of quantum consciousness supports the idea that our thoughts and intentions can influence reality at a fundamental level, providing a scientific basis for practices like manifestation and energy healing. Chapter 4: The Energetic Body. The concept of the aura and energy fields. The aura is believed to be an electromagnetic energy field that surrounds and permeates the human body. It is thought to reflect a person's physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual states. Different layers of the aura correspond to various aspects of one's being, such as the etheric body, physical health, emotional body, emotions, mental body, thoughts, and spiritual body, soul. In many spiritual traditions, the aura is seen as a vital part of one's overall health and well-being. It is thought that imbalances or disturbances in the aura can lead to physical or emotional ailments. Practices like aura, cleansing and energy healing, aim to restore harmony and balance to this field. Scientific investigations into biofields. Biofield research explores the presence and characteristics of energy fields around living organisms. Techniques like Kirlian photography, which captures the coronal discharge around objects, have been used to study these fields. While Kirlian photography's scientific validity is debated, it has inspired further investigation into biofields. Studies on biophoton emission, the release of light particles by living cells, suggest that biological systems emit and interact with electromagnetic fields. These findings support the idea that energy fields play a role in biological processes, potentially validating ancient concepts of the aura and life force energy. Researchers are also exploring the effects of electromagnetic fields on health, investigating how external fields influence biological systems and how the body's own fields might be harnessed for healing. Chakra systems and their significance. Chakras are energy centers within the body, each associated with specific physical, emotional, and spiritual functions. Originating in ancient Indian spiritual traditions, the 7 major chakras align along the spine, from the base to the crown of the head. Root chakra, Muladhara. Located at the base of the spine, it is associated with survival, grounding, and physical identity. Sacral chakra, Svadhisthana. Located below the navel, it is linked to creativity, sexuality, and emotional well-being. Solar plexus chakra, Manipura. Located in the upper abdomen, it governs personal power, self-esteem, and digestion. Heart chakra, Anahata. Located in the center of the chest, it is connected to love, compassion, and emotional balance. Throat chakra, Vishuddha. Located at the throat, it relates to communication, expression, and truth. Third eye chakra, Ajna. Located between the eyebrows, it is associated with intuition, insight, and mental clarity. Crown chakra, Sahasrara. Located at the top of the head, it connects to spiritual awareness, higher consciousness, and divine connection. Balancing the chakras is a key practice in many spiritual traditions, aiming to promote overall well-being and spiritual growth. Techniques for chakra balancing include meditation, visualization, energy healing, and the use of crystals and essential oils. Chapter 5: Sacred Geometry. Basics of geometry in science and nature. Geometry is fundamental to the structure of the universe, from the patterns of galaxies to the shapes of molecules. Sacred geometry explores these patterns and their symbolic meanings, suggesting that geometric shapes and proportions are foundational to the creation and organization of the cosmos. In nature, geometric patterns are ubiquitous, evident in the spiral arrangements of shells, the hexagonal cells of honeycombs, and the branching of trees. These patterns reflect underlying principles of growth, harmony, and interconnectedness. Symbolism and meanings of sacred geometrical shapes. Sacred geometry encompasses a variety of shapes, each with specific symbolic meanings and spiritual significance. The flower of life, a complex pattern of overlapping circles, representing the interconnectedness of all life and the underlying structure of the universe. Metatron's cube, composed of 13 circles connected by lines, it contains all 5 Platonic solids and is seen as a map of creation. The golden ratio, phi, an irrational number approximately equal to 1.618, it appears in the proportions of natural and human-made structures, symbolizing beauty, balance, and harmony. The vesica piscis, formed by the intersection of 2 circles, it represents the union of dualities and the creation of new possibilities. The Sri Yantra, a complex geometric figure used in Hindu and Buddhist traditions, symbolizing the universe and the individual's journey towards enlightenment. Applications of sacred geometry in spiritual practices. Sacred geometry is used in various spiritual practices to enhance awareness and connection to the divine. Meditative techniques often involve focusing on geometric patterns to quiet the mind and achieve higher states of consciousness. In architecture, sacred geometry informs the design of temples, cathedrals, and other sacred spaces, creating environments that resonate with spiritual energy. Art and mandala creation also incorporate sacred geometry, providing visual representations of spiritual principles and facilitating meditation and introspection. Overall, sacred geometry serves as a bridge between the material and the spiritual, revealing the hidden order and harmony of the cosmos. Chapter 6: The Power of Intention and Manifestation. The science behind the power of thought. Thoughts are powerful forces that shape our reality. Scientific studies on neuroplasticity demonstrate that our thoughts can rewire neural pathways, influencing our behavior, emotions, and overall mental health. This process shows that positive thinking and intentional focus can lead to tangible changes in our lives. The placebo effect further illustrates the power of thought. Patients who believe they are receiving treatment often experience real improvements in their condition, highlighting the mind's ability to influence the body. Laws of attraction and manifestation techniques. The law of attraction posits that like attracts like, suggesting that our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs attract corresponding experiences into our lives. This principle is the foundation of many manifestation techniques which aim to harness the power of intention to create desired outcomes. Common manifestation techniques include visualization, creating vivid mental images of desired outcomes, engaging all the senses to make the experience feel real. Affirmations, repeating positive statements that reinforce desired beliefs and outcomes, helping to reprogram the subconscious mind. Gratitude. Practices, focusing on what one is grateful for, shifting attention to positive aspects of life, and attracting more positive experiences. Vision boards, creating a collage of images and words that represent one's goals and desires, serving as a visual reminder of one's intentions. Spiritual practices for manifesting desires. Many spiritual traditions incorporate practices aimed at manifesting desires by aligning the individual's energy with their intentions. These practices often involve rituals, prayer, and meditative techniques designed to focus the mind and harness the power of intention. Prayer and ritual create a sacred space for setting intentions and connecting with higher powers, while meditative techniques quiet the mind and allow for deeper focus and clarity. Combining these practices with visualization and affirmation enhances their effectiveness, creating a powerful framework for manifestation. Chapter 7: Meditation and Mindfulness. The Science of Meditation, Brainwaves and Benefits. Meditation has been practiced for millennia as a means of cultivating inner peace, clarity, and spiritual growth. Scientific research has shown that meditation induces specific brainwave patterns associated with relaxation, focus, and heightened awareness. Different types of meditation produce different brainwave states. For example, mindfulness meditation typically induces alpha waves, which are associated with relaxed awareness, while deep meditation or transcendental meditation can produce theta waves, linked to deep relaxation and creativity. The benefits of meditation are well documented, including reduced stress, improved concentration, enhanced emotional regulation, and greater overall well-being. Long-term meditation practice has been shown to increase gray matter density in areas of the brain related to memory, empathy, and emotional regulation. Different types of meditation practices. There are many forms of meditation, each with unique techniques and goals. Mindfulness. Meditation focuses on present moment awareness, observing thoughts and sensations without judgment. Transcendental meditation involves the repetition of a mantra to achieve a state of deep relaxation and transcendence. Loving kindness. Meditation cultivates feelings of compassion and love towards oneself and others, promoting emotional healing. Zen meditation, Zazen, emphasizes seated meditation and mindful observation, often practiced in a structured setting. Vipassana meditation, an ancient practice that involves observing bodily sensations and mental processes to gain insight into the nature of reality. Mindfulness in everyday life. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing one's full attention to the present moment, fostering a deeper connection to everyday activities. This practice can be integrated into daily life through simple techniques. Mindful breathing, focusing on the breath as it flows in and out, helping to anchor the mind in the present moment. Mindful eating, paying full attention to the experience of eating, savoring each bite, and noticing the flavors, textures, and sensations. Mindful walking, walking slowly and deliberately, being aware of each step and the sensations in the body. Mindful listening, fully engaging in conversations, listening attentively without planning responses or distractions. By incorporating mindfulness into daily activities, individuals can cultivate a sense of presence, reduce stress, and enhance overall well-being. Chapter 8: Healing with Energy. Overview of energy healing modalities. Energy healing is based on the premise that the body has an energy field that can be influenced to promote health and well-being. This field is often referred to as the life force, chi, prana, or bioenergy, depending on the tradition. Common energy healing modalities include Reiki, a Japanese technique where practitioners channel healing energy through their hands to the recipient, promoting relaxation and balance. Acupuncture, an ancient Chinese practice that involves inserting thin needles into specific points on the body to balance the flow of energy, Qi. Qigong, a Chinese practice that combines movement, meditation, and breathing techniques to cultivate and balance energy. Healing touch, a gentle, hands-on technique that aims to balance the body's energy field and promote healing. Crystal healing uses crystals and gemstones to influence the body's energy field and promote physical and emotional healing. Scientific evidence supporting energy healing. While energy healing is often viewed with skepticism by the mainstream medical community, growing evidence supports its effectiveness. Studies have shown that practices like Reiki and acupuncture can reduce pain, alleviate stress, and improve overall well-being. For example, research on acupuncture has demonstrated its efficacy in treating chronic pain, migraines, and nausea. Similarly, studies on Reiki have shown that it can significantly reduce stress and anxiety, enhance relaxation, and promote healing in clinical settings. Although the mechanisms behind energy healing are not fully understood, the growing body of evidence suggests that these modalities can play a valuable role in holistic healthcare. Reiki, acupuncture, and other healing practices. Reiki involves a practitioner placing their hands lightly on or just above the recipient's body, channeling healing energy to where it is needed. This energy is believed to balance the recipient's energy field, promoting relaxation and healing. Acupuncture, rooted in traditional Chinese medicine, involves the insertion of fine needles into specific points along energy pathways called meridians. This practice aims to restore the balance of Qi, improving health and alleviating various conditions. Other practices, such as Qigong and healing touch, focus on balancing the body's energy through movement, breath, and gentle touch. These practices can be used alone or in conjunction with conventional medical treatments to support overall health and well-being. Chapter 9. The Interconnectedness of All Things. Scientific theories of interconnectedness, for example, systems theory. Systems theory and holistic models in science propose that everything in the universe is interconnected, with each part influencing the whole. This perspective is evident in fields like ecology, where the interdependence of organisms and their environments is fundamental. In physics, the principle of non-locality in quantum mechanics suggests that particles can instantaneously influence one another, regardless of distance, indicating a deep level of interconnectedness at the quantum level. Spiritual views on the unity of all existence. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the unity of all existence, teaching that all beings are interconnected and part of a greater whole. This view is central to beliefs such as the Buddhist concept of interdependence, pratityasamutpada, and the Hindu understanding of Brahman, the ultimate reality that pervades everything. These spiritual perspectives suggest that our actions and thoughts impact not only ourselves, but also the wider world, encouraging a sense of responsibility and compassion for all living beings. Practical implications of interconnectedness. Recognizing the interconnectedness of all things has profound implications for how we live and interact with the world. It encourages holistic approaches to health, emphasizing the importance of balance and harmony within the individual and between individuals and their environment. In environmentalism, this understanding fosters a sense of stewardship for the planet, advocating for sustainable practices that honor the interdependence of all life forms. In relationships, it promotes empathy, cooperation, and the recognition of our shared humanity. By embracing the principle of interconnectedness, we can create a more compassionate, sustainable, and harmonious world. Chapter 10. MultiDimensional Reality. Concepts of higher dimensions in physics. Physics explores the possibility of higher dimensions beyond the familiar 3 spatial dimensions and 1 temporal dimension. String theory, for example, posits that additional dimensions exist at scales too small to be observed directly, influencing the behavior of particles and forces. These higher dimensions, if they exist, could provide explanations for various physical phenomena and suggest a more complex and interconnected universe than previously understood. Spiritual understanding of multidimensional existence. Spiritual traditions often describe multiple planes or dimensions of existence, each with its own characteristics and inhabitants. These dimensions are seen as realms of consciousness, ranging from the physical plane to higher spiritual realms where beings of light or higher consciousness reside. Mystical experiences and altered states of consciousness are often described as journeys into these higher dimensions, providing insights and wisdom that transcend ordinary perception. Exploring higher dimensions through spiritual practices. Various spiritual practices aim to explore and connect with higher dimensions, including meditation, astral projection, and shamanic journeys. These practices seek to expand consciousness beyond the physical plane, accessing higher realms for guidance, healing, and spiritual growth. Meditative techniques, such as guided visualization and deep trance states, can facilitate experiences of higher dimensions, allowing individuals to explore their spiritual nature and the greater reality beyond the physical world. Chapter 11: The Role of Vibrations and Frequencies. Basics of vibrations and frequencies in science. Everything in the universe vibrates at specific frequencies, from subatomic particles to entire galaxies. These vibrations create waves that propagate through space, carrying energy and information. In physics, frequency refers to the number of oscillations of a wave per unit of time. Different frequencies produce different effects, influencing the behavior of matter and energy in various ways. How frequencies affect the physical and spiritual world. Frequencies play a crucial role in both the physical and spiritual realms. For example, sound frequencies can influence mood and health, as seen in practices like music therapy and sound healing. Certain frequencies are believed to resonate with specific parts of the body, promoting healing and balance. In the spiritual context, different frequencies are associated with various states of consciousness and energy fields. Higher frequencies are often linked to states of love, peace, and spiritual awakening, while lower frequencies correspond to fear, anger, and material concerns, using sound, music, and other vibrations for healing. Sound healing uses the therapeutic application of sound frequencies to promote physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Instruments like singing bowls, tuning forks, and gongs are used to create specific vibrations that resonate with the body's energy field, facilitating healing and balance. Music therapy involves using music to address physical, emotional, cognitive, and social needs, helping individuals improve their quality of life. The vibrations produced by musical instruments can influence brainwave activity, reduce stress, and promote relaxation. Other vibrational healing techniques include the use of crystals, which are believed to emit specific frequencies that interact with the body's energy field, and color therapy, which uses different colors to influence mood and energy. Chapter 12: Spiritual Evolution and DNA. The concept of spiritual evolution. Spiritual evolution refers to the idea that individuals and humanity as a whole can evolve in consciousness and spiritual awareness. This process involves expanding one's understanding, transcending ego-based limitations, and aligning more closely with higher spiritual principles. Spiritual evolution is seen as a journey towards greater unity, compassion, and enlightenment, often described in terms of ascending levels or stages of consciousness. Scientific insights into DNA and consciousness. Recent scientific research suggests that DNA may play a role in consciousness and spiritual evolution. Studies on epigenetics show that environmental factors, including thoughts and emotions, can influence gene expression, affecting health and behavior. Some researchers propose that DNA itself may be capable of storing and transmitting information beyond genetic instructions, potentially serving as a conduit for spiritual information and experiences. Spiritual practices for evolving consciousness. Various spiritual practices aim to facilitate spiritual evolution and the activation of higher aspects of consciousness. These practices include meditation, prayer, energy work, and techniques for expanding awareness and connecting with higher spiritual realms. Practices like Kundalini Yoga focus on awakening the dormant spiritual energy at the base of the spine, facilitating its ascent through the chakras and promoting spiritual awakening. Similarly, breathwork practices aim to clear energetic blockages and enhance the flow of life force energy, supporting spiritual growth and evolution. Chapter 13: The Pineal Gland, the third eye, the biology of the pineal gland. The pineal gland is a small endocrine gland located in the brain, responsible for producing melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep-wake cycles. It is often referred to as the third eye due to its central location and perceived connection to higher consciousness and spiritual vision. Spiritual significance of the third eye. Many spiritual traditions regard the pineal gland as a key to spiritual insight and awakening. The third eye is associated with intuition, inner vision, and the ability to perceive higher dimensions and spiritual realities. Ancient cultures, including the Egyptians and Hindus, revered the third eye as a gateway to higher states of consciousness and enlightenment. Practices aimed at activating the third eye seek to enhance intuition, psychic abilities, and spiritual awareness. Practices to activate and balance the pineal gland. Various techniques are used to activate and balance the pineal gland, promoting spiritual insight and higher consciousness. These practices include meditation. Focusing on the third eye area during meditation can stimulate the pineal gland and enhance spiritual vision. Visualization. Imagining a bright light or energy at the third eye can help activate this center. Breathwork. Specific breathing techniques, such as alternate nostril breathing, can balance the energy flow to the pineal gland. Diet and lifestyle. Consuming a healthy diet rich in antioxidants, reducing fluoride exposure, and maintaining a regular sleep schedule can support the health of the pineal gland. By integrating these practices into daily life, individuals can enhance their spiritual awareness and connect more deeply with their inner wisdom. Chapter 14. Ancient Wisdom and Modern Science. Comparing ancient spiritual knowledge with modern science. Ancient civilizations possessed profound spiritual knowledge that often aligns with modern scientific discoveries. For instance, the concept of the interconnectedness of all things, central to many ancient teachings, parallels modern understandings of quantum entanglement and systems theory. Ancient healing practices, such as Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine, emphasize balance and harmony, principles that resonate with contemporary holistic health approaches. Similarly, ancient architectural designs based on sacred geometry reflect an understanding of the natural patterns and proportions that science is only beginning to fully appreciate. Lessons from ancient civilizations. Ancient civilizations offer valuable lessons for modern society, emphasizing the importance of living in harmony with nature, cultivating spiritual awareness, and integrating holistic approaches to health and well-being. These lessons remind us of the value of wisdom traditions that honor the interconnectedness of all life and the deeper dimensions of existence. By studying the knowledge and practices of ancient cultures, we can gain insights into sustainable living, community building, and spiritual growth, applying these lessons to contemporary challenges. Integrating ancient wisdom into contemporary life. Integrating ancient wisdom into modern life involves embracing holistic practices, fostering a deeper connection to nature, and cultivating spiritual awareness. This integration can enhance personal well-being, promote sustainable living, and support collective evolution. Practical steps include adopting natural health practices, such as herbal medicine and energy healing, practicing mindfulness and meditation, and engaging in rituals that honor the cycles of nature. By blending ancient wisdom with modern knowledge, we can create a more balanced and harmonious way of living. Chapter 15. The Mysteries of Life and Death. Scientific and spiritual perspectives on life and death. Both science and spirituality offer insights into the mysteries of life and death. Scientific research explores the biological processes of life and the physiological changes that occur at death, while spiritual traditions provide deeper meanings and understandings of these experiences. From a scientific perspective, life is understood as a complex interplay of biological systems governed by physical laws and principles. Death marks the cessation of these systems, leading to questions about consciousness and the afterlife that science continues to investigate. Near-death experiences and their implications. Near-death experiences, NDEs, are profound occurrences reported by individuals who have come close to death. Common features of NDEs include feelings of peace, out-of-body experiences, encounters with deceased loved ones, and visions of light or otherworldly realms. Research on NDEs suggests that consciousness may continue beyond physical death, challenging materialist views and supporting spiritual beliefs in an afterlife. These experiences often lead to significant personal transformations, fostering a greater appreciation for life, a reduced fear of death, and a deeper sense of spirituality. Reincarnation and the cycle of life. Reincarnation is the belief that the soul undergoes multiple lifetimes, experiencing different forms and experiences to grow and evolve spiritually. This concept is central to many spiritual traditions, including Hinduism, Buddhism, and certain indigenous beliefs. Evidence for reincarnation includes cases of past life memories, particularly in young children who recall details of previous lives that can be verified. These cases suggest that the soul's journey extends beyond a single lifetime, contributing to an ongoing cycle of learning and growth. Understanding reincarnation can provide comfort and perspective, encouraging individuals to view life as part of a larger, continuous journey. This perspective fosters a sense of purpose and resilience, recognizing that each life offers opportunities for spiritual development. Chapter 16: The Future of Human Consciousness. The Evolution of Human Consciousness. Human consciousness is evolving, driven by both internal and external factors. Advances in science and technology, coupled with spiritual practices and insights, are expanding our understanding of consciousness and its potential. This evolution involves a shift towards greater awareness, empathy, and interconnectedness, reflecting a move away from egocentric perspectives to more holistic, inclusive ways of being. As individuals and societies evolve, there is potential for a collective awakening, fostering a more compassionate and enlightened world. Technological advances and consciousness expansion. Technological advances such as artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and brain-computer interfaces are transforming our experience of consciousness. These technologies offer new ways to explore and enhance consciousness, providing tools for meditation, learning, and personal growth. However, the integration of technology with consciousness also raises ethical questions and challenges, emphasizing the need for mindful and responsible use of these advancements. Balancing technological innovation with spiritual wisdom is crucial to ensuring that these tools support, rather than undermine, our evolutionary journey. The role of spiritual practices in future consciousness. Spiritual practices will continue to play a vital role in the evolution of human consciousness. Meditation, mindfulness, energy work, and other techniques provide pathways for individuals to expand their awareness, heal, and connect with higher aspects of themselves. As more people embrace these practices, there is potential for a global shift in consciousness, fostering greater harmony, understanding, and cooperation. By integrating spiritual practices into daily life and recognizing their importance in personal and collective evolution, we can navigate the challenges and opportunities of the future with greater clarity and purpose. Chapter 17: Integrating Science and Spirituality. Bridging the gap between science and spirituality. Science and spirituality are often seen as opposing domains, yet both seek to understand the nature of reality. Integrating these perspectives can provide a more comprehensive understanding of the universe and our place within it. Science offers tools for exploring the physical world and uncovering the mechanisms behind natural phenomena, while spirituality provides insights into the deeper, often non-material aspects of existence. By embracing both approaches, we can gain a fuller picture of reality, recognizing that material and spiritual dimensions are interconnected and complementary. Examples of successful integration. Successful integration of science and spirituality can be seen in various fields, including holistic health, where medical practices are combined with spiritual healing techniques to promote overall well-being. Quantum physics and consciousness studies also illustrate this integration, exploring how scientific principles can inform spiritual understandings. Examples include the use of meditation in clinical settings to reduce stress and enhance mental health, and research on the effects of prayer and intention on physical healing. These integrative approaches demonstrate that science and spirituality can work together to enhance our knowledge and improve our lives. Practical steps for integrating science and spirituality. Integrating science and spirituality involves adopting an open-minded and holistic approach to understanding reality. Practical steps include education, learning about both scientific and spiritual perspectives, recognizing the value and insights each offers. Practice, engaging in spiritual practices that complement scientific knowledge, such as meditation, mindfulness, and energy healing. Community, participating in communities and discussions that explore the intersection of science and spirituality, fostering dialogue and collaboration. Research, supporting and conducting research that investigates the connections between scientific and spiritual phenomena. By taking these steps, individuals can contribute to a more integrated and harmonious understanding of the world, bridging the gap between science and spirituality for the benefit of all. Conclusion: the journey into the realms of spirituality and science reveals a profound interconnectedness that transcends traditional boundaries. By exploring the mysteries of consciousness, the power of intention, and the ancient wisdom that informs our modern understanding, we can cultivate a deeper sense of purpose and connection to the universe. Embracing both scientific and spiritual perspectives allows us to navigate the complexities of existence with greater insight, compassion, and awareness, fostering a harmonious integration of mind, body, and spirit. Thank you for spending time here at the World Wisdom Well and learning from Spirit Science. We hope you find this audiobook nourishing and insightful and use it to reference and refresh time and time again. Thank you for receiving our gift of the heart. Please share this resource with those who may benefit from it. May we all be happy. May we all be well. May we, as one human family, continue working to evolve back into our spirit together.